The world of British television has seen its fair share of jaw-dropping moments, but nothing quite prepared viewers for the awkward and humiliating exchange that unfolded on the Graham Norton Show last week. Prince Harry, appearing as a guest to promote his latest endeavors, found himself in a deeply uncomfortable situation when comedian Chris O'Dowd and host Graham Norton openly mocked his insistence on being addressed as "my prince." The light-hearted banter quickly escalated into what many are now calling a brutal takedown of Harry's self-importance, leaving the Duke of Sussex visibly enraged and fuming by the end of the show. The incident, which has since gone viral, has reignited debates over Harry's public image, his ongoing rift with the British public, and whether he is truly out of touch with reality. But was this just a case of playful teasing? Or did O'Dowd and Norton expose something deeper about the former royal's lingering entitlement? The episode began with what should have been a routine introduction. As Prince Harry walked onto the stage, the audience offered a polite yet noticeably lukewarm applause, far from the roaring cheers he might have expected. Seated alongside other celebrity guests, including Irish actor Chris O'Dowd, the Duke of Sussex appeared confident, if not slightly smug. However, the atmosphere took an unexpected turn when Graham Norton introduced Harry without his former royal titles, simply saying, "And now, let's welcome Harry." What should have been an innocuous moment instead became the catalyst for an increasingly tense exchange. A brief but awkward silence followed, with Harry visibly shifting in his seat before reportedly leaning into the microphone and saying, "Actually, it's my prince." Laughter rippled through the audience, but Harry's face remained serious. Chris O'Dowd, never one to miss an opportunity for sarcasm, smirked and responded, "Oh, terribly sorry, Your Majesty." Or is it Your Royal Highness? Or perhaps Duke of Netflix? The audience erupted into laughter, but Harry was not amused. Despite Harry's clear displeasure, Norton, known for his sharp wit and no-nonsense approach, did not back down. Instead, he leaned into the humor, saying, "Oh, dear. We haven't had royalty on in a while. Do we bow? Kneel? Or do we just subscribe to your documentary series?" Chris O'Dowd, clearly enjoying the moment, added, "I think we should all just put our hands on our hearts and whisper 'God save the Sussexes.'" By this point, Harry was visibly uncomfortable, offering only a forced smile as the audience continued to laugh. But it was when Norton turned to O'Dowd and playfully asked, "Chris, do you think we should all start calling each other 'my prince,' that the situation escalated?" O'Dowd, feigning deep thought, nodded before turning to the actress seated next to him and dramatically declaring, "My lady, dost thou wish for more wine?" The crowd roared. Harry, however, clenched his jaw. Realizing he was losing control of the situation, Harry tried to regain some dignity, interjecting with, "Well, you know, I was born a prince. It's not exactly a choice." But Norton was quick to counter. "Ah, yes, but you also chose to leave, didn't you? Titles and all. Bit confusing, that." Chris O'Dowd, sipping his drink with exaggerated leisure, casually chimed in, "It's like quitting your job but still expecting the company car." Fascinating approach. The tension on Harry's face was palpable. He attempted to laugh it off, but insiders claim he was seething inside. This exchange wasn't just an embarrassing moment for Prince Harry, it symbolized a much larger shift in how the public, and even the media, now perceives him. The loss of public sympathy. There was a time when Harry and Meghan's narrative of victimhood resonated with audiences. Their explosive Oprah interview painted them as the casualties of an outdated and rigid institution. But as years have passed, many have grown weary of the constant grievances, and this public mockery suggests that patience for the Sussexes' complaints is wearing thin. The Hollywood disillusionment, despite securing massive deals with Netflix and Spotify, Harry and Meghan's popularity in Hollywood has taken a hit. Their Spotify deal was unceremoniously ended, with one executive calling them grifters. Meanwhile, their Netflix content has struggled to generate lasting excitement. This incident on the Graham Norton Show might be the strongest indication yet that they are no longer as untouchable as they once thought. The increasing ridicule from fellow celebrities. If there's one thing Hollywood despises, it's self-importance. The fact that comedians like Chris O'Dowd and Graham Norton felt comfortable mocking Harry so openly suggests that the industry no longer feels the need to tiptoe around his ego. Sources close to the show claim that Harry was furious after the taping. One insider revealed he was fuming. He felt blindsided and humiliated. He expected light-hearted jokes, not outright mockery. It is said that Harry confronted the producers afterward, questioning why the conversation had turned against him so quickly. However, insiders claim the producers defended Norton and O'Dowd, arguing that the humor was in line with the show's tone. "That's what the Graham Norton Show is," one source explained. "Everyone gets teased. If Harry thought he'd be treated differently, he was mistaken." Meanwhile, Meghan Markle, who was not present, was reportedly livid upon hearing about the incident. Sources claim she was deeply upset that Harry was disrespected on a public platform. Some speculate that this humiliation may push the Sussexes further away from the UK media circuit, possibly even leading to a renewed attack on British television culture in their next public interview. With each passing public appearance,